Right, Trevor. Overall thoughts on the start of the season. Start with Bury. I mean, go back to your old club. You seem to really enjoy that clean sheet and a win back
Yeah,
there.
obviously it was a bonus to get the clean sheet, but we had a game plan up there to go up there with, and to be fair, I think all the lads carried it out to perfection, and there's no shame going up there trying to nick a 1-0 win, because I'm sure a lot of teams will snap their hands off for it this season to go up to Bury and win 1-0. So it was a fantastic start to the season, and I think if someone had said 6 points off the first 2 games, you would have you'd have been over the moon with it. So the lads couldn't be any happier. We went to Brighton and give a good account of ourselves as well. So I think I'm sure you notice around the place the lads are buzzing. So just hopefully we can kick on there.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd like to slightly quieter game against Bury, but considering how much they've fancied for promotion, that sort of thing. But you did make some important saves, important times in the second half.
Yeah, well, first half I don't think I had really anything to do. So it's all, I love being involved in the game. Even Brighton, I went there and I think 60-70 minutes, and I didn't feel involved in the game because I hadn't anything to do. And that's credit to the lads in front of me. They've been outstanding. So I had 1 or 2 saves to make at Bury, but as the gaffer likes to remind me, that's my job. That's what I'm paid to do. So it's good that you can help out. I would rather have 1 or 2 influential moments in the game rather than not be involved. So it's great.
Yeah, some of the fans are commenting. I mean, some of them didn't turn up till about half an hour in against Bury, but a lot of them were commenting on how you were interacting with the fans and enjoying yourself, striking up a bit of rapport. Is that something you think is important as a goalkeeper?
Yeah, of course, it's great to have especially when they travel up the Bury. It's a long way, and I'm definitely one. I'm a fan myself. I've supported the club myself and follow them whenever I can. I understand the effort that the fans put in. So the least we can do is have a bit of interaction with them. It's great, and it's great to get on well with it. It'd be worse if they were bickering at them. I'm sure there'll be times this season where we'll have our little disagreements, and it'll happen. But at the end of the day, we all want the same objective, and that's 3 points every Saturday for Cheltenham Town. So we'll get frustrated, they'll get frustrated, but when things are going well, we've got to enjoy it together.
Yeah, talk me through the events from the second half on Saturday, because you were 1-0 up. I think Matt Taylor hit the bar. It looked like a second goal looked likely, didn't it? Then it all got a bit eventful, didn't it?
It went from being nothing happening to all of a sudden there's quite a lot for you boys to write about, because there was 1 or 2 incidents. But at 1-0 I thought we were very comfortable. If anything, we'd maybe dropped a little bit deep, but that's natural at 1-0. In this league you get a bit, sometimes it is hard to hold on, but when they scored it was a bit deflating, but fair play to the lads, picked themselves up, and we got the goal, which I think overall the play, I think we did deserve it, especially on the first half performance where there's only 1 team in it. So you gotta take it whatever way it comes, and you gotta show different ways you can win games. When teams come back and equalise, we've showed on Saturday that we can go again, so it's going to be important to take that into the season.
Yeah, and the penalty obviously intimidated Cal Naismith so much that he chipped it over the bar.
Well, it's a good job it went wide, because I just felled him a left, but listen, I think he stepped up with a bit of arrogance, didn't he? So you got to back that up, which he clearly didn't. But I was happy as anyone. It was a strange feeling after the game. I think the referee blew the whistle 30 seconds later. It was a strange end of the game, but if I'd have scored that, it would have been a down dressing room. But the lads are buzzing. It's 3 points. We're sitting on 6 points after the first 2 games, which is fantastic. And hopefully we've shut up a few of our doubters, from the start of the season.
Yeah, and I'm sure you've heard about the bit of a struggle at home last season. A lot of leads were lost and points given away.
Yeah.
So to come back and get a winner after being pegged back is
it's
important.
Mentally, it's fantastic for the players and fans. Obviously, I'm sure, as you say, last year it happened quite a lot, and we've talked about that as well. But I'm sure, if they had even equalised, the fans would have thought, here we go, same olds. But hopefully, that brings back a few fans for the next home game, and 3 points always helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's still very early days, but it's a chance to make a bit of history against Carlisle, because Cheltenham have never won their first 3 games since they got into the Football League, first 3 league games, so that would be nice just to stay up there, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be great. Obviously that's objective tomorrow, like 3 points, but you can't, it's early days in the league table. I know Carlisle have lost their first 2 games, but I know I've played against Carlisle many times, and it's always a tough game, and I know the manager there, and I know he's having a bit of a tough time, so he'll have them up for it. And we know tomorrow's not going to be it's going to be as tough as Saturday, maybe even tougher, so we know we're going to have to be up for it.
Yeah, and overall, I mean, you spoke openly about it when you first signed. You were expecting a deal at Portsmouth, and everything changed very quickly, and it was probably a bit of a difficult summer for you. But now, do you feel like you got your head
definitely
down?
settled. You know, once I signed the deal here, that was it. Like I had my head, focused on Cheltenham Town. So, obviously things go on over the summer, but you can't dwell on things in football. You got to move on, and hopefully I've had a decent pre-season and then a solid start to the season. So hopefully, got a lot to learn, and I feel I'm learning every game. So, hopefully we can, as a team, we can progress into the season, because we are quite a young team. Obviously that you've got the main ones, but there's still lads there that are progressing all the time, and hopefully come Christmas time, you'll see the fruitions of all that, and we'll become a good team.
Yeah, so you've had 3 competitive games with 3-5-2 now. Jack came in against Brighton, but it's been the same three in the 2 league games. It looks solid, doesn't it? It looks good.
It does, I think we do look hard to break down, and the more work, as I say, we haven't done a lot of work on it. He hasn't just thrown us in there, but we've done little bits. But again, I think it's the more work we do on it, and the more times we play it, you see the benefit. We'll get stronger and stronger. And as I say, I think if you're hard to beat in this league, you've got half a chance. So if we can get it right up the other end, and we can keep being a solid unit at the back, hopefully, it's a great remedy for success, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've got to give it a mention. Your pass for the winning goal. I mean, if people are worried about maybe a bit of creativity at home, I mean, that was a great ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's something I've worked on quite a lot, my kick in, and and it's great when you have someone with Kobe's pace that can threaten him behind. And I said to Kobe, even at the Bury game, the Brighton game, I say, whenever you come on, like, always look in behind, because we can do, it's something I work on, so it's something I'm half decent at. So there's nothing more frustrating when you do put a ball in the gap and the keeper saves it or he misses it. It's never mentioned in the game. So I'm grateful for Kobe for flicking it over the keeper and got the 3 points in the end. But it's great to play a part in a goal, obviously.
Yeah, and it's quite it's one thing being able to kick the ball a long way, but to be able to pick somebody out and put it into space for them to run into, is that quite? Did you sort of see what you wanted to do as soon as you got the ball?
Of course, as soon as I got the ball, obviously, if it had been 1-8, if we had been winning the game, I probably would have killed the game a bit more. But the fact that we wanted the 3 points, and as I say, I know Kobe's quick, and I know if you put the ball into space, he'll beat any defender for pace. So I thought I'll stick it over the top and see what happens, and it worked perfectly. So
yeah. Brilliant. Cheers, Trevor. Long may
no
it continue.